Another important trend that we see is the shift from local sourcing to global sourcing.
Mm-hmm.
So when I used to be a consultant 15 years ago, we were all in the same project room and we had consultants mixed with people from the client. And we also freelancers at that time. We often used freelancers as for specialized knowledge. But everybody was like physically in the same office. Yeah? That has now changed, like with COVID, trend to remote working. You can source consultants from like everywhere, from every part of the world. And that's of course a huge advantage because your pool of talent that you can source from is much bigger than in the past. But on the other hand, you also have a less trust level with people that are further away physically. So we know, a company that we know, we had a story that they engaged like even not one consultant, it was a couple of consultants. They worked even like a month, it was something a little bit more than a month, and then all of a sudden they disappeared.
Yeah, I remember.
They disappeared, like literally, they couldn't find them back anymore, so they had to start all over again with their project. So of course, to avoid that, I would advise what we also do ourselves, to go for an intermediate platform. So you have, like for example, Upwork for the lower level tasks, but you have also for higher level tasks, you have like Clarity.fm or Consultport. And to go for this kind of platform, you pay a little bit more, but you get more reliable consultants because they have of course a reputation to keep against the platform. Yeah? So that's I think advice for every consultant that who is not doing it already, to make your feet wet in global sourcing or doing global sourcing. And it's not that difficult. You can go to these platforms, it's very low level, and you can do like easy tasks like preparing a PowerPoint for your clients. You can start with these kind of tasks and then gradually move to more difficult tasks. Because if you have like a consultancy firm who can effectively combine like local expertise and then global expertise sourced from the rest, from everywhere in the world, then you have a huge competitive advantage.
Yeah, that's right. I think it's going to be interesting to see how this is going to be done by the larger companies, where things like liability and other more legal kind of terms are playing a game. I think it's going to be something where that needs to be taken into account as well. But you're absolutely right. I think it's going to be important that these companies also include people from everywhere in the world and with specific expertises, as it's also very difficult today, and where we live here, it's very difficult to find the right resources. So trying to attract them from other parts of the world makes a lot of sense. So,
I see it even as an advantage for smaller consulting firms, that the larger consulting firms are a little bit more hesitant because of these reasons, because they have to deal with compliance and so on. So smaller companies can use it like quicker and faster, and they have access to a pool of resources that are perhaps more difficult to access for their larger competitors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.